It's Vernisa, and I'm here to speak up. It's time to speak up. Hello everyone, my name is Vernice and this is my podcast, Speak Up. Hope you guys are all having a great new year, great month so far. We just entered February. For those of you that don't know, the mission statement for this podcast is we'll use our voices to motivate people to overcome life's challenges through self-love and respect. So yes, this is the place for self-love and respect. But before I get started, a quick shout out to my amazing sponsors. Shout out to My Bar, located at 720 East Manchester in Inglewood, California. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair done. Act for mine. Tell them that SpeakUpJV sent you. The Instagram is at nyy.bar. And also shout out to the amazing Event Wellness LLC. Book now with the Event Wellness LLC for massage therapy, non-invasive body contouring, and health and wellness events. Ask for Michelle. Book now at the Event Wellness. And shout out to Michelle. She actually just dropped a journal. I will be doing a review on that soon, so stay tuned for that. To add to your self-love and inner peace tools. So it feels good to be back, y'all. I know I've been MIA for a little bit, been just traveling, living life, running, getting myself in order. But if I'm back, I'm here. Interviews is coming soon with some amazing people. So I'm excited to be here and get all into it. It is now time for the Ask Up question of the day. So tonight's Ask Up question of the day is, how do you let your light shine unapologetically? So if you're listening out there, please feel free to comment. I always read the comments. I want to know what you guys do. What are your thoughts on this? And tonight's episode is actually titled Brighter. So we're going to be talking about letting your light shine unapologetically and not dimming it for others. So me personally, how do I let my light shine unapologetically? I would say by smiling. I love to smile. I always got a smile on my face. And, even when things ain't going the best, a smile can definitely help. I think there's scientific research about that, like literally holding your face and a smile actually fixes your mood. So that's how I let my light shine. I feel like, that's the light emitting out when I just smile, even when things ain't going the best. Look, smile. We're blessed in so many ways. There's always something to be grateful for. And I think having those reminders helps me shine my light unapologetically. And I would also say pouring love into others. I feel like that's a way that I use my light, let it shine, and, giving that light to others. Like if I see somebody with their light dim, finding a way to help them shine theirs, doesn't hurt to help people. We all have different mindsets, things going on in our life. You can help somebody feel better, help them. I don't know. I don't see nothing wrong with it. But that's personally my answer to. I would love to go back in the comments and read what you guys have to say. Cause I'm dying to know, what do you guys do to let your light shine unapologetically? And let's get into it. What does it mean to let it shine? In my opinion, I think letting your light shine is not caring about other people's opinions, not letting life circumstances stop you from being happy, finding joy in life. I feel like we associate joy so much with like everything in our life going perfect. It's like, oh, I have to wait to be joyful or happy when this happens. And it's like, no, you can find joy even on your worst days. That laugh that your friend gave you, joy in the mini accomplishment that you have, patting yourself on the back. I think to me, that's letting it shine. And also too, like not letting anybody affect your light. There's people out there who, that saying, misery loves company. So they'll see you shining your light. They got a problem with it. And I feel like we give people power when we let them affect whether we shine our light or not. And this episode is very personal to me. And I would say that because, I literally just turned 30. I just turned 30 like a week ago. I want to say January 27th. And I just definitely, my theme for this year is letting my light shine unapologetically, like literally. So, I'm thinking real bright, happy. That's just where I'm at. I think of my 20s. I did dim my light a lot for others, like to make others feel comfortable, or like, cause I wasn't sure of myself. I didn't find my inner confidence, so, this is a very, a serious episode for me, I would say, and I just want to share that, like my journey. Like I said, this show is literally, even when my best friend was on here, us being vulnerable, and open about things we went through and how we can help other people, so yeah. So, I would love to hear what you guys do. And also too, you allow yourself to be comfortable in your happiness. And I say that because being a person too, who used to dim my light all the time, when things were actually going great for me, things were going well, I wasn't comfortable in it. I'm like, well, what's about to happen? Something else is about to happen. And I would let life circumstances take my joy as well, dim my light. And honestly, if things are going well, be mindful of it. Let your light shine when things are going well, whether they are or they aren't. So to me, that's my opinion. But if y'all have anything else y'all want to say, feel free to drop it in the comments. I would love to read it. And I feel like too, you let your confidence silence your self-doubt. That's another way that you shine your light. That's another meaning to letting your light shine, letting your confidence silence your self-doubt. We all have self-doubt. Sometimes we have words that come out of nowhere, but when that confidence just overpowers it, it's like, who cares? I remember I posted a picture on my birthday, actually. It's like some of my little back rolls were showing. Now, my self-doubt, whatever, would have been like, oh, I'm not posting that. But, I'm confident in my skin, loving myself, who I am. It's like that. I love that chapter of me, like the chapter I'm entering of like that, unapologetically confident, and I think when you have that with yourself, it's such a healthy relationship. It feels so good to feel that way and spread that joy within yourself. You let go of your power you let go of your power when you sit there and care about what other people think. So think of like anything you guys wanted to start one day. Have y'all ever had a time when you were younger, something you wanted to do, a big idea, and then somebody had an opinion or, oh, don't do that, and you just stopped? I've definitely done that before. Like, listen to others, let people get in my mind, and stop thinking for myself sometimes. And that's me giving the power to somebody else. That's me dimming my light for somebody else when it probably was a great idea. It could have went far if I took it serious. So, that's just some things to to resonate on. I want to say this too. If you have to dim your light to be around somebody, you don't need to be around them. If you want to look good, dress good, feel yourself, and someone got a problem, they always got something to say. They're always sending backhanded compliments. They're not celebrating you. They're not making you feel good. You don't need to be around that. That's a part of shining light. Like, sometimes some people just won't be able to handle your light, and that's okay. Genuine people want to see you shine. And I really been learning that in these actually few months. Who's really genuine in my life and who's not. Who can sit there and embrace the happy me. Ask yourself that. Have you been really happy, feeling yourself, feeling good? Who's actually there for that? Who's loving on that? Or who's trying to pull that down? Who's trying to get you to dim your light? And this goes with romantic relations. This isn't just friendships. It could be family members. Do you have a partner that's secretly jealous of you? Do you have a family member that's secretly jealous? Do you have a friend? Like, I feel like as much as we elevate, we grow in life, we have to reflect on our circle, our environment, who we spend the most time with, especially when these accomplishments are coming. Like I said, people know the nitty gritty you when you're going after your dreams, you in hustle mode. But what about when, like, now those fruits are paying off? You're getting the fruit of your labor. Who can enjoy you take the first bite of your apple, that you planted, so I just want to put that out there too. That's just something that, and I want to say this too. This is big that happened with me. Confidence starts from within. So speak that life into yourself. That's going to fuel the confidence. That's going to fuel it. I went for a very long run today, 16 miles. And honestly, my self-talk is what got me through it. When I was feeling like, oh, I just had to reverse that. I got this. I'm going to do it. And you have to do that with life circumstances. When life's getting hard or like it's challenging or you're not feeling yourself, you still have to tell yourself, I'm still beautiful. Even if you're feeling like women, ladies, let's go. Come on. We have our days when we feel bloated. Our clothes ain't fitting us right, whatever. Still give yourself a hug. Like, okay, my body's going through some changes right now, but you know what? I'm still beautiful. I'm still bomb. Fellas too. Uplift yourself too when you ain't have like your haircut coming up and you didn't get your haircut yet. You still know you fine. I was going to say that, speak life into yourself. That's going to fuel that confidence. It is now time for the tweet up segment. See, I know I like to be on Twitter. They call it X, but I'm still going to call it Twitter on here. Something I tweeted this week that goes with tonight's episode. I already was talking about it, but I said, letting my light shine unapologetically. So this tweet is actually what inspired this episode. I tweeted this tweet a little bit before I turned 30. And when I turned 30, I used this tweet in my birthday post. And then I was like, oh, I need to do an episode. This is where I'm at right now mentally. So letting my light shine unapologetically. Remember, y'all, letting your light shine is a choice. We choose if we're going to flick that switch on or not. So when you wake up every day, like, happiness is a choice. Whether you're going to take an opportunity in life, everything we do is a choice. So we can choose to just dim it, stand to the side, not feel ourselves, or we can choose, I'm gonna feel myself today and I'm gonna walk in that room. So remember that. And I'm a big fan of DMX. Love him dearly. Rest in peace. I wanted to use one of his quotes that he said in his song Fame. We each have a star. All we have to do is find it. Once you do, everyone who sees it will be blinded. And that quote is so bomb. He's a poet, by the way, but it's bomb because, I feel like we're all on a journey. We're finding ourselves, finding who we are. But I feel like once you do find that light, I feel like it goes with what I was saying earlier. Some people aren't going to be able to handle you really shining, feeling yourself, not being triggered as much. Some people are used to a certain version of you. And those people who are blinded by it, can't handle it, you ain't got to be around that. You need the people who are okay with being around you. When you're in that, when your light is finally shining. Once you find your light, you might start to change environments. I'm definitely going through that. I could openly admit that on this platform. And it's normal. That's a part of life. Some people you rock with, ain't with you, and that's okay. You just have to find your tribe, find who is on the path with you. Some people are there for seasons, some people are meant to be there for your whole journey. But I think that's really been helping me figure out, who is genuine in my life. And, I think I just want to pass that on to you guys, like really reflect on that. When you have good news, who is that person you can call? Now, I feel like if there's people that you're like, oh, I got some good news, but I ain't gonna tell them. What's the point of being a friend? I feel like anyone, romantic lover, friendship, whatever, it should be genuine. They should want to rock with you and see you in that. Some people are used to your darkness, unfortunately, and that's okay. Some people are just meant for that, literally that time in your life. And I want to say that is okay. It is now time for the Life Up segment. So Life Up segment is when I take the episode and I relate it to today's world, some type of problem. So tonight's Life Up is being afraid of your own potential. And I said it because sometimes we're scared of our own light. I've been in that. I've silenced myself before. I've been in a space like, I knew I had the power, but I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I should use that. And honestly, we're our biggest enemy. We're our biggest problem when we do that. Why not let yourself shine? Why not speak up for yourself? Let yourself do that. Sometimes we can be in our own way. We want to blame all these other things. Well, this happened, that happened, this person. Well, what did you do? And I think sometimes we need to take that accountability for the times when we were literally in our own way. We dim our light when we silence ourselves. We dim our light when we try to make others comfortable. I'm learning the importance of that, of, putting myself to the side to make everybody comfortable. I'm not saying not be a good person, don't be humble, but if you're always having to lower yourself to make somebody feel good, or they could be around you only when, what's the point of that? Same with dating, know your worth when it comes to that. I feel like in order to deal with a certain person, you have to make your boundaries low, make your standards lower. That's you dimming your light again. Yes, of course, there's certain things we compromise on. No one's perfect, but when it's like your main core stuff, that's another thing. Are you dimming your light to make that romantic partner feel comfortable, to make them deal with you? Because can they handle your light? You with the standards, you with the boundaries. Ask yourself that. And I want to say this too, just because your light is shining doesn't mean challenges won't arise. So, this isn't me saying, oh, be happy all the time. Like, your light doesn't mean you're happy all the time. It means you're just owning your power. You're owning who you are. You're not afraid of your joy, and you're not afraid to look at the bright side. I think, challenges are going to rise, but I always talk about this, have a solution-based mindset. That's what's going to get you through, because every day it's a new thing. Even when you get the blessing you've been praying for, there's challenges that come with that elevation. It's a cost with that, but letting your light shine bright, you're going to get through it. Running has been, I like to bring up running on here because it's literally been teaching me so much about life, but running has been teaching me a lot with that. Like, I feel like there's moments when, like, you get to a certain amount, your body starts acting crazy, or, just the different things just happen, thoughts try to come in, and it's like, running has taught me to, like, okay, a challenge is coming, like, if I get a little cramped, stop and stretch, take a break, take your time, like, pivot when those challenges arrive. And yeah, we already said how we fix this. So how do we fix this? Don't be afraid of your own potential. Stop dimming your light to make others feel comfortable. And you know what? Pivot when it comes to the challenges. And how you respond to the challenge keeps your light bright. So I say this because sometimes attackers are sent to you. People come, trying to attack you, trying to knock you off your A game, how you respond to it. Are you going to dim your light to respond and, give them the victory like, oh, I got her to feel this way? Or are you going to keep your light shining brighter and get through it? Remember, every battle wasn't yours. So I said this in a post, just because the battle is presented to you doesn't mean you have to fight it. Literally, there's different ways to get around different things. Sometimes the battle ain't even yours, but it just happened to cross your path, or someone is trying to put you in a battle they're having with themselves. I think it's important to acknowledge when people are in battle with themselves. I've definitely been in battle with myself before. Probably hurt some people in that process. So it's important to acknowledge when that's happening when you're on the other end of it. It is now time for the drink up segment. If you're listening, please drink some water. Whew. I have a water fact for tonight. Drinking enough water helps the body flush out toxins while giving you healthier skin. Studies have revealed that drinking just 2 cups of water can increase blood flow to the skin, which gives it an even tone, according to SkinCraft. Drink some water. Have that skin glowing. Y'all see my glow today? Drink some water. It's the water. Let's have healthy skin. Let's have circulation in our face. All that. Now back to the episode. I want to say this to y'all. Finding your light is a process. So even when you find your light, there's no end goal to finding your light. I want to say, like just because it's shining doesn't mean it can't shine brighter. It doesn't mean, oh, okay, I made it here. This is it. No, like we have our moments when we're up, we have our moments when we're down. But give yourself grace on those challenging days when you feel, when it could be a better day or you could feel better. I want to put that out there. Like I have I got my days I'm up here, I got my days when I'm down here. But I think as long as you're loving yourself through it, having grace with yourself through it, you'll get through it. It is now time for the Poet Up segment. All right, y'all. So I'm back writing. I'm proud of myself because I actually was able to get this poem out. So this is my Poet Up segment. I'm gonna share about 2 quotes from my newest poem called Imposter Syndrome. So I hope you guys enjoy. Imposter Syndrome. Why do you creep up like a thief in the night and steal joy to replace it with uncertainty and confusion? You play mind games as if you were the manipulative player I dealt with years ago. Years ago, I was in a certain identity, but as I elevate, you find a way to ride the same elevator and try to convince me that I'm supposed to get off on a lower level. So yeah, this is like, I'm be real with y'all. Like as things are getting better for me, I do feel, you feel the imposter syndrome creep up. It does come. It's real. I can't explain it, but it really does feel like there's like a voice trying to tell you don't deserve it. And it's like you have to silence that voice every day. It's literally a process to keep that light bright. So wanted to share that with y'all. I want to say this too. Your light shines brighter when you acknowledge that it's there. So let's stop acting like we don't have a light. We all got it. It's just dug under something. Someone's been through more traumas, our confidence, our self-esteem was messed with as a little kid. There's a lot of things that play a role. Been through a bad breakup and you're starting to question yourself. Didn't get, a certain job or something career that you wanted. There's a lot of things that play tricks in our mind and make us think we don't have a light still. But I want to say, don't let the tangible life circumstances deter you away from the light that you always had, that you would always have at that. Some of us just got some stuff on top of it, but it's like once you move that stuff away and let that light shine bright. And I want to say this too, it also shines brighter when you feel deserving. So this is a big thing for me. I mean, y'all who've been watching this show for years, thank y'all, by the way. Y'all have heard me and Jen's conversations on here, and I've definitely went through stages where I did not feel deserving. I've definitely opened up on this platform about not feeling deserving of things going well, and the more I've allowed myself to feel deserving, actually things have gotten better, and I could see my light and embrace it and acknowledge it. It is now time for the show up segment. So this is the show up segment. So how did I show up for myself this week? And I want you guys to answer too. How did you show up for yourself this week? Please put it in there. I would say I ate very healthy this week. I cut out a lot of things. I got rest. I was on a schedule. I was very disciplined. And I'm proud. I showed up for myself. I used to, I'm gonna eat this. I'm gonna y'all don't know I'm training for a marathon. And it's a lot of discipline that comes with it. And I'm just proud of how my mind has elevated and my discipline going into it. So please comment, how did you show up for yourself this week? I would love to know. And I want to say this too: when you show up for yourself, your light shines brighter. So it's maintenance. You have to keep pouring into yourself for it to shine bright. It is now time for the wrap up segment. So the wrap up segment: how does this relate to self love? Self love is loving yourself enough to let your light shine bright. To love your light, acknowledge it, feel deserving of it. That's self love. Self love is doing the inner work, doing what you got to do, and that light will naturally just shine. So I want to say this to shine for you. This ain't for nobody else. This is for you. This is the internal situation, internal relationship with yourself. What we're dealing with in here comes out this way. So ask yourself what needs to be worked on. What's another way we could be more gentle with ourselves and loving with ourselves and get through whatever we've been through, if that makes sense. I want to say this to you: and never regret letting your light shine. So, silence the doubters, anybody who's wants you to feel small, to fit in their box. It's okay to outgrow somebody's box. We don't need to be in nobody's box. We're not meant to be in there. But I appreciate y'all listening to this episode. I'm back with content. I will be back doing interviews, all that good stuff. So stay tuned. I have a lot of new things coming too, by the way. I forgot about y'all. Just been very busy, but I'm making sure I get some SpeakUpJV content out for you guys. So stay tuned. New episodes are coming very soon. Before I go, quick shout out to my amazing sponsors. Shout out to Mind Bar, located at 720 East Manchester, Inglewood, California. Get your nails, your lashes, your hair, and act for mine. Tell them that SpeakUpJV sent you. The Instagram is at myy.bar. And also shout out to the Event Wellness LLC. Book now with the Event Wellness LLC for massage therapy, non-invasive body contouring, and health and wellness events. Ask for Michelle. Book now at the Event Wellness. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys all have a great rest of your week. Remember to let your light shine. Love y'all. Talk to y'all soon.